Hey guys, I'm here with a new video. It's Brawlhalla again, and this time it's more dealing with a spammer or a troll in a way. So before we start, the reason why I'm doing on him is because of that little thing in the corner. I'll explain why that's an issue right now. But first off, I'm sick at the moment, so if my voice sounds different, please cope with it, because it's honestly a pain in the ass to like have my voice like this. But anyway, so he was spamming during the match. The reason I'm not playing it is because the video's already long enough without me playing it. And if I try to do something to press or something, I'll probably leave out a match that's important to the context. But anyway, so he was playing Nyx, as you saw, and I was playing Nyx. And after I hit him with one attack, he rage quit. So I texted him. I texted him this. As you can see, I told him spam to rage quit is a true combo, right? And he told me to run it back, but he got a bit upset. I recommend you pause it if you want to read the whole thing, because slowing it down would be a pain in the ass. Not for editing, but for the length of the video. I know people don't like watching really long videos on this stuff. Anyway, so he texted me on this. Well, I texted him first, but he texted me to run it back, bitch, as he said. And I was okay with it. Now, as you can see, it's unfortunately on time, so it's basically whoever gets the most points, and basically after that you can just run away. Which, in all honesty, I don't like. I prefer to be on lives, because at least then you can sell it in the usual way that most people sell grudge matches. You know, with instead of a time limit and it being more sell to that of how casual matchmaking is. It's more towards the rank system, or even casual one-on-one, because at least then it's better for grudge matches. But still, so it was on time, so that's why this video is so long. Instead of it being like a few minutes long for each match, it's gonna be 4 minutes for each, which is why it's about 18 minutes long because of the editing stuff. So I tried cutting it down as much as I could with while giving you the whole matches, because I didn't want to just leave. I just didn't want to leave the empty stuff in. So I basically, all you're gonna see is the beginning, the GGs at the end, which they're not gonna be really long anyway, because I usually just press the share button immediately as I win or lose, either one, but still. And basically, we just had our grudge matches, and well, what do you think happened when it comes to a kid who feels it's necessary to curse someone out just because they confront you for rage quitting? Like, in all honesty, how are you gonna get better if you rage quit in general? The spam I don't care about, like I already said, because with spamming there is some pattern to it, because you know, you should be able to realize when they start spamming and you should be able to counter it. So it's not that big an issue. All you have to do is realize it, find a way to play around it, because I'm pretty sure every character in this game has something to counterplay some kind of spam or something. And, you know, just use that to your advantage till they stop or they start something new, and then you start the process over. But he didn't understand that, or at least he didn't understand that I was countering his spam, and he just kept going with it. Not here. This is where I'm just playing with them. I'm doing the spam too to mess with them. So I basically fight him for 4 rounds. It should have been 3 of 5, but you know, children, am I right? And I'm gonna also show you this. So I was going to show you something. I don't know why I paused like that just now. I was going to show you something, but then I realized that would give away a good chunk of the messages. Basically, he just sent me the room number. That's all I was gonna show you. And basically, I was just being a dick back to him, where I basically kept sending messages, but at the end I put the squiggles, which is like sort of like a taunting sort of tone, I guess. Taunting or not sadistic, or seductive. It's usually one of those two whenever someone puts that. Or happy, but that's something completely different. But yeah, for the most part, nothing really interesting happens in these matches. I'm just putting these for context to show the wins, because literally only 4 matches happened to begin with. It would have been 3, like I said before, if I did say it. But he is basically what's the word? I believe in the Smash community it's called a gym, where they do nothing but make Johns. A John being a excuse. And this is why I didn't like that was on time as opposed to live. As you can see, I'm not the only one sick. This is why I prefer lives to time, because as you saw at the end, I ran away just to secure the win. Because if not, it would have went to sudden death if he killed me again. And here it's his Artemis against my Nyx. And let me just say that it's painfully obvious that this Artemis was a level 1, or at least it was more so he's just pulling him out because he hears that Artemis is a really good character, because he is, but he's not exactly like his lance isn't the best thing. I mean, it's okay, but it's not like the best if you don't know how to use it, which obviously he didn't, because all he did was throw out heavy attacks like he is with the scythe. But nonetheless, once again, sorry if I'm drawing blanks. Since I'm sick, I'm not exactly up to par in the head. I'm not up to par in the head to begin with, but still, I'm talking about when it comes to thinking. He's basically just throwing out heavy attacks for the most part, except for maybe 1 or 2 light attacks like he just did now. But he's basically just picking characters that are either counters to Nyx, or characters that are considered really good, which is why I'm surprised he didn't go Wu Shang. But then again, he was in the free rotation, so I assume he just didn't have him, and that's why, but still. So at this point, he's basically just getting more pissed off, like, to the point where I'm not gonna say I'm in his mind, because that's just me being a dick. More so, I'm just messing with him at this point. Hopefully I'm getting into his head, to where he starts doing stuff by mistake. Which, at one point he does. He'll go AFK. I don't remember exactly when. I know in the Lucian fight, he goes AFK for a good chunk of it. But here, he goes AFK, like, at the end. I don't remember exactly when, though, like, the timestamp. But, yeah, he will basically just sit there and do nothing for a good 10-15 seconds. And when that happens, it'll basically be showing either his controller died, which obviously it didn't, because during this moment, if you have any common sense, you would put it on the wire while playing, like I did. Or you will, Jesus, yeah, that everyone here is sick. Either that, or he'll have probably given up on something, because there's no reason for him to just not attack. Okay, that was disgusting, I'll admit. I believe it's here. He just gives up. No. Yeah, it is here. Where he'll start just going, like, he won't attack me. He'll start going, like, soft, like, to the point where he's, like, baiting me out, I guess. But it's more so him just not attacking in general. He'll do it in a little bit. Just give it a sec. I don't remember exactly when, though. Like, I know it's now, I just don't remember exactly when. So, by the way, if I go quiet for a few seconds, it's either because I have nothing to say about the subject, or it's because I'm drawing a blank, and most likely it's the latter. But, nonetheless, he was basically... The whole point of this wasn't about him spamming, because to be honest, I really don't care if someone spams. Because if that was really the problem, you think why would I be, like, someone to smash and stuff when Fort Glory is filled with people like that, let alone some people on Anther's ladder. But still, he was basically spamming and rage quit after, as you saw in the beginning, and that's the reason why this even happened to begin with. Otherwise, I won't care. Here it is. Here's where he just gives up, kind of, and then out of nowhere he starts attacking again, which I find weird, to be honest. Because if you're gonna do that, at least, you know, commit to it. You know you lost, so I guess that's why he did, because he knew he wasn't gonna win. And once again, why I don't like time, because you can just do that. But basically, he basically just went AFK for the most part. For there, at least, he went AFK is what I'm guessing. And then, or gave up. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. But here, this match is where I know for sure he goes and just gives up for a good chunk of it. It happens around the 3 o'clock mark, or 3-minute mark, I should say, because it's not like regular time. It's more a time limit. So, yeah, you get the idea. So, it's gonna happen a little bit. I'm sorry if I'm rambling a lot. It's just that I literally don't know what else to say. Because the topic here is kind of bare bones in the sense of it is all he did was rage quit, and he's basically being a salty brat about it. To which, that's essentially it. It's like one of those. It's like the joke in South Park about Towley, where that's the whole episode, where it's basically just he's a towel. It's basically that, where it's just the whole thing running for 20 minutes, about 20 minutes. But still, I'm trying not to like make this too long because that's just overkill. But still, so it's around here. Yeah, it's about around here, where he'll grab a weapon, but he'll give up. So no, he doesn't grab a weapon at all. Actually, he just gives up. Look, he's not even dodging attacks. He's just letting it happen. So he'll let me, like, basically I'm wailing into him at this point, and I take advantage of that, which seems like a dick move. But in all honesty, it being a grudge match and him being the one cursing me out just for calling him out for rage quitting, let alone spamming and like the spam. Once again, I don't have an issue with it, but with him rage quitting, for him to get all in a huff about it, and then just, like, in the third match, just completely go AFK. Which, by the way, this is supposed to be the end of the set, because it was supposed to be 3 of 5, since you want to keep going after the first two, and I usually only do first of 5, excuse me, first of 3, but still. So, he's been like this for a while. He's gonna start moving in like 10-15 seconds about. And there we go. Now he starts attacking, and it gets violent. So I'm gonna show you why he said he wasn't moving, by the way. Now at this point, he's basically like trying to cover up that he was basically giving up. He said that his L2 button was broken, and in all honesty, I didn't, like, I was too apathetic to believe that excuse. Not as in like believe as in I don't care, believe as in I know he's lying, because in this game you can use R2 as a substitute if L2 isn't what you prefer. So basically, like, it caters to left-handed and right-handed people in that sense. Except for attacks, but that's because you don't really have any attack buttons on the left side of the controller to begin with. Aside from L2 and R2, but those are shoulder buttons. Why would you attack with those to begin with? Anyway, so he basically tells me that his L2 button is broke, and that's why he basically gave up for half of the match. To which I say, use R2, you're not gonna fool anyone like that. Because it's painfully obvious that he just gave up halfway through. And at this point, I knew he wasn't gonna win, because he's at -4, I'm at 8, which is literally triple what he has. So if he wants the win so bad, I'll literally give it to him. All he has to do is try and attack me and get me off stage to a point where I can't recover. And that's why I'm sitting here taunting. Well, just doing the taunt, and just doing it infinitely. And at a point he realizes this, I guess, where he realizes that he's gonna lose unless he does something. So he just starts attacking me, as you saw now. And he'll basically keep doing that until like about 10 or 5 seconds in. Which I think it's about now he starts doing it? Yeah, so about 10 seconds in. And he basically just sits there, you know, just taunting it. So I was going to throw one punch at him just to be funny, like just to be a dick at the end. But with Brawlhalla, it defaults to your upwards heavy no matter what. So it set an uppercut instead of the forward punch that I put in. So after that, he went back to Nyx because like I said, use L2, you're not fooling anyone. So I'm guessing he just thought, let's end this once and for all with the characters we started it with. So that's what we did. And this one is more so just more annoying than an actual match. Because afterwards he sends me messages to imply that he's better than he actually is. As a matter of fact, I'll show you those right now, because if I show him at the end of the video, it'll be even longer than it should be. I mean, it'll be longer regardless, but I'm just saying, like, it just makes no sense to wait till the end to see them. So afterwards, after he loses this, spoiler alert, he asks for a 2v2. I say no, I got what I want. Spam toxicity loses always. And he said that you spam more than me, so how's that skill? I said, well, we'll just let you two decide. To which I implore you to do so. Tell me if I was actually spamming or not. Like, If I was, I won't deny it. If I wasn't, oh well, that proves him wrong. And then he basically, as you saw, you're still a bitch. And I said, okay. And well, I sent an emote doing that that gesture. So yeah, for the rest of this, it's basically just me and him going at it with our nixes. Just basically being dickheads. Well, me being a dickhead towards him, because at this point, although I'm not like not taking him seriously, like I do sort of see him as a threat in this match. I don't really see him as enough of a threat to go all out. I see him more as a threat, so like if I really want to, I'll just style on him like I just did. Well, not style. Style is like if you go into a lengthy combo and then you do something like that. But yeah, that's the gist of it. Long story short, he basically rage quit and he acted as if he wasn't in the wrong for it. To which, yeah, it seems pay for me to call him out for it. But in reality, if you were to rage quit as something else in real life, don't you think someone would have called you on it by then? But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you guys again next time. And as for now, you could just either enjoy the rest of the match, or you can just, you know, you can just leave. It's up to you. Anyway, thanks for watching.